KWBC 1550 was on the air here for 100 years or so, and then it fell into the problem that a lot of AM stations have, and that is that it became difficult to pay the bills. It was sold to a company out of Houston, and here's the strange part. This company out of Houston, all they needed with KWBC was for it to go off the air. They were putting another radio station on down in Houston, and our little 1550 right here was in the way of them having the signal that they wanted. It interfered. So this company bought it, turned it off, and after a year of being off the air, stations, the licenses are revert back to the FCC, to the government, and the station is gone forever. We got a call about a month before that, and they said, you know, we've looked at it, and if you do X, Y, Z, if you move it to here, and we do a little moving there, if you guys wanted to, we could turn the station back on. If you guys want to buy it, we don't care, because we're putting this station on down in Houston. And so we did. Bryan Broadcasting has always kind of had a place in its heart for doing local community broadcasting, and this was an opportunity for us to do that again here. So we purchased the station, signed the contracts, and waiting for the FCC to make its move, we were able to put it back on the air. And I think we made it with like 1 week to spare or something along that line. In the process, this news guy this journalist from the Examiner wanted to do a story about it. And so we had a Chinese lunch at one of the restaurants there in Bryan College Station. And I found out that he's an old radio guy, and once you've got the bug, that's all you want to talk about. You just talk about where you've been and what you did and how crazy those people were and how glad you are to not be there anymore. You know, the usual things. And I said, well, you know, we're wanting to do local news and do local stuff in Navasota as well. And he said, well, I'd do that. And I said, okay, well, let's do that. And so that was 16 years ago. The station, as part of what the station was purchased for and the things that were going on, the station had to move from Peoples Street up to College Station, but we didn't worry about that because it went to 1,500 watts, and that was going to cover Navasota like a glove until the day we put that sucker on the air. We thought it would. And it was, if you've ever driven it, you know that about the city limits, the signal drops out and picks up on the other side of the city limits. It's just, I don't know, we just got lucky, I guess. So with the help of Congressman Brady's office and a brand new FCC chairman, we started work on trying to, I'll always remember Congressman Brady wrote to Tom Wheeler, the chairman of the FCC, and he said, you know, we really need to fill in this little pie-shaped null here so that the people can hear us in the city limits. And because Chairman Wheeler was such a sympathetic character, he wrote Congressman Brady back and said, well, they stream, you guys can just listen online. So that was really helpful. And in the process, though, things change. As they always do, things change. And we had an FCC chairman who was sympathetic to the needs of local community broadcasters, and they allowed us to put an FM station on the air that was tied with Navasota News 1550. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to 98.7, when you get out in your car, set your preset to 98.7 and quit complaining to me about the signal, because it's beautiful down here and we're very happy with that one. Yep, the transmitter's right over there on Peoples Street, just like it always used to be, and it sounds really good. It doesn't go far, but it covers Navasota and Grimes County, and that's really what we were hoping for. And Tom has been with us all the way. He's taken the phone calls. He's talked to the people and the elected officials. He's talked to everybody about that project. But more than anything else, he's talked to the people about Grimes County and Grimes County News. 16 years covering one area and covering it very well, doing a superb job and being happy to do it. I don't think, well, I know for a fact Tom's never ever once said, I mean, he has complained about a few things here and there, but he has never called me up and said, I am so tired of covering Grimes County. I'm so tired of dealing with the county commissioners. I've never gotten even one of those. Guy loves it here. He loves what he's been doing, and we love him a little bit back. And Tom, we thank you very much for all these years of service. And we didn't want to spend much, but but we do have we were able to find something that looks almost as old as you do. So if you would come up for just a moment and let me get the official photo as we do this. Oh, come on, Tom, you can do it. Make the official picture here. There we go. Yes, this tiny little microphone for Tom. All right, there we go. Thank you, sir.